In late April this year, Astell&Kern introduced a new addition to its A&futura line of DAPs. This is Beng Yeow from Porta-Fi, and today we're unboxing the Astell&Kern A&futura SE180. The A&futura SE180 is the South Korean audio brand's third offering in its A&futura line of DAPs. Positioned between the A&Norma and the A&Ultima line, the A&futura is a premium line with advanced features. The SE180 being part of the A&futura line is no different. Let's find out more by taking a look at the product's specifications. The A&futura SE180 brings three areas of advancement to the Astell&Kern family of DAPs. The first being the display. The A&futura SE180 is the first Astell&Kern player to boost a full HD display. The other two areas of advancement revolves around the interchangeable DAC modules introduced on the SE180, which also allows the introduction of Teraton alpha technology, which effectively removes noise and provides efficient power consumption amplification right through to the audio output stage, where the DAC takes place. The A&futura SE180 is bundled with the SEM1, which features a single ES9038 Pro DAC chip, supporting playback up to 32-bit 384 kHz or native DSD playback up to DSD256. Similar to the Kern Alpha, the SEM1 supports 3 output ports, a 3.5mm single-ended, a 2.5mm balance, and a 4.4mm balance. The rest of the product specifications are pretty standard and what you would expect of a DAP from the A&futura line. For example, the internal memory of 256GB is something that is pretty standard across the A&futura line. Other advancements like the implementation of Bluetooth 5.0 and Bluetooth codecs, LDAC, and aptX HD seems to be pretty standard for the newer Astell&Kern players. With that, let's begin the unboxing by unsealing the package. Let's first take a look at the external sleeve. It's always a pleasure to look at the packaging from Astell&Kern. It never fails to amaze. Every single packaging is slightly different to give the individual model a character. So here we have, of course, the Astell&Kern logo, the A&futura SE180 model name. At the side we have the LDAC logo, and this is a new logo which is a symbol for the Teraton alpha, which we mentioned earlier in the video. And of course on the other side you have the Qualcomm aptX HD. Now let's start by removing the sleeve from the box, and we will find ourselves the inner box with a flip cover, and on the cover we again have the full Astell&Kern logo. Inside we have the model name and of course the device itself. Now let's take the device out from the box, and let me use something to remove the tray. Which will unveil an accessories box at the bottom. Allow me to take out what is in the box and we will proceed further with the unboxing. Now I've taken out everything from the box and lay them out. Starting from the left, we have the documentations, which includes the warranty card with the warranty terms and a quick start guide in multiple languages. Next, we have the micro SD card slot cover. There are actually two, one on this hard cardboard, the other one is on the device here. Then we have, of course, the USB cable, which is interesting because this time around you can see from the USB-A port that this is in blue, meaning to say that this is a USB 3.0 cable. So let's just put this first. And of course, two sets of film, even for the SEM1 that is bundled together with the device. Also available as an optional interchangeable DAC module for the A&futura SE180 is the SEM2, which sports a dual DAC configuration featuring AKM's AK4497EQ DAC chips. The SEM2 supports up to 32-bit 768 kHz bit-to-bit playback and native DSD 512. Without further ado, let's unbox the SEM2. Before I begin, I have to say that the packaging of the SEM2 is adopted from that of the A&futura SE180. You have a similar design on the cover, of course with the Astell&Kern logo and the model name. Let's begin by removing the external sleeve. And of course you have the same internal box with the Astell&Kern logo in the middle. Let's open the box and you see the warranty card with the protection film as well as the module. Let me take everything out from the package and lay out just like earlier so that we can go through them one by one. Similar to earlier, I have taken out everything from the package and lay out. Okay, so we have of course the documentation, which is a quick start guide. I think this is the same quick start guide that is found on the SE180. Then of course the warranty card with the protection film for the ports of the SEM2. So we remove the cover and here we have the SEM2. Now let's switch on the SE180 to set up the device. You'll notice to the right we have the SEM2, which is a optional interchangeable module which Astell&Kern has kindly sent to us together with the SE180. We will later demonstrate how we can do the swapping of the interchangeable DAC module for the SE180. So now the SE180 has boot up, so of course we will select the English language. Then we will select the time zone. Singapore is in GMT +8. So we will choose nearest to Singapore, which is Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. We will keep the device name as SE180. And then we are all set, so we can start. Well, some of you would know there is a new navigation bar right now at the bottom of the screen. So this actually allows you to swipe left or right to return to the previous screen. Similarly, in all previous Astell&Kern player implementation, there is the back button, which is also available on the SE180. So as you can see, now we are in the familiar screen, of course with a new navigation bar at the bottom. So as you can see here, it is currently scanning media because I have placed a micro SD card into the slot prior to switching on the device. So you can do so before setting up your device so that the moment it goes through, it will start scanning for the media and adding it to the album. As you can see here, the SEM1 is running on the SE180. So we will wait for a while to allow the scanning of the media to complete before we proceed further. There you can see the media scanning has completed, so now we can then go back to the albums, and you'll see the albums all being displayed on the SE180. So before we go into the usual stuff, let's take a look at the settings. With the new firmware, the SE180 is room ready, which you can toggle on and off. Then as we discussed earlier, it supports LDAC on the Bluetooth codecs, as well as the EVER aptX HD. The rest is pretty similar to previous. You have, of course, under the notification panel, the M settings, the USB mode, USB audio settings, car mode, and the DAC filter. Of course, you also have the LED indicator, which you can go in and of course set the LED indicator that's on the wheel. And let's go into the system information. You can see that the firmware is now 1.16, and it has 256 GB on board. Then, after the partitioning and formatting, you have a total space of 226.1 GB. Now let's switch off the device and demonstrate the changing of the interchangeable DAC module. Okay, now that the device is switched off, let me show you the release button on the left and the release button on the right. There is also a groove here at the back for you to pull out the module. So let's try to do it now with me pressing, of course, the two release buttons and using one other hand to pull out the module. So this is, of course, the SEM1. Then now we will put in the SEM2, which will fit in with a snip. So now let us switch it on again. Now, of course, with the SEM1 on the side now. And here you have it. So here we have it. The SEM2 is running. Earlier you will see the SEM1 with a bracket ES9038 Pro ×1. So this is a AK4497 from AKM ×2, the SEM2. I hope you have enjoyed the insights that we have shared with you with regards to the Astell&Kern A&futura SE180. As always, if you like this video, please let us know by hitting the like button. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, please support us by doing so and set the notification on so they'll be informed whenever we post a new video. As always, we will be reading the SE180 together with the SEM2 interchangeable DAC module in our review on Porta-Fi.com. Till the next video, this is Beng Yeow signing off.